The tale of Loki's theft of Sif's golden hair is one of the most enduring and symbolic myths in Norse mythology. This seemingly mischievous act by the trickster god sets in motion a series of events that underscore the themes of transformation, restitution, the interplay between chaos and creation. The story not only highlights Loki's role as an instigator, but also elevates Sif, the goddess of fertility and harvest, as a symbol of beauty, renewal, and the resilience of nature. The Mischief, Loki, ever the trickster, is driven by a capricious desire to create chaos and amusement. One night, while Sif sleeps peacefully, Loki sneaks into her chamber and cuts off her golden hair. Sif's hair, described as radiant and shimmering like sunlight, is more than just a mark of her beauty. It is a symbol of her connection to the earth's fertility and the golden fields of grain that sustain life in Midgard. By cutting her hair, Loki does not merely offend her, but disrupts the natural order she represents. When Sif awakens to find her hair gone, she is devastated. Her husband, Thor, enraged by the insult to his wife and the dishonor Loki has caused, threatens the trickster with violent retribution. Loki, as resourceful as he is mischievous, quickly devises a plan to appease Thor and Sif and avoid his punishment. The quest for restitution. To atone for his actions, Loki travels to Svartalfheim, the land of the dwarves, known for their unparalleled craftsmanship. Loki seeks out the sons of Ivaldi, master smiths capable of creating wonders. He commissions them to craft a replacement for Sif's hair, promising it will be more radiant and beautiful than the original. The dwarves accept the challenge and forge a magical wig of fine gold, imbued with the power to grow like natural hair when placed upon Sif's head. In addition to Sif's golden hair, the sons of Ivaldi create two other magnificent treasures: Skidbladnir, a ship that can fold to fit in a pocket and always finds favorable winds, and Gungnir, Odin's legendary spear that never misses its mark. These creations demonstrate the transformative potential of chaos. What begins as an act of destruction can lead to the creation of something even greater. Loki, true to his cunning nature, does not stop with the sons of Ivaldi. He approaches another group of dwarves, Brokkr and Sindri, and challenges them to craft treasures even more extraordinary. This rivalry leads to the creation of Mjolnir, Thor's mighty hammer, along with Draupnir, a golden ring that multiplies itself, and Gullimbursti, Freya's golden boar. These artifacts become some of the most iconic symbols in Norse mythology, all born from Loki's initial act of mischief, the restoration of Sif's hair. When Loki returns to Asgard with the golden wig, he presents it to Sif as an apology. The wig is placed on her head, and it grows into a cascade of golden locks, more brilliant and enchanting than her original hair. Sif's beauty is restored, and with it, her connection to the fertility and abundance of the earth. The restoration of her hair symbolizes renewal and the enduring power of life, even in the face of disruption. Thor, satisfied with Loki's efforts, spares him from punishment, though the episode reinforces the trickster's reputation as both a troublemaker and an agent of transformation. Through his meddling, Loki inadvertently enriches the gods, ensuring that Sif's glory is not only restored, but enhanced. Symbolism and Kinkt. The theft of Sif's hair and its subsequent restoration carry rich symbolic meaning. Sif's golden hair is often interpreted as a representation of the ripening fields of grain, essential to the survival and prosperity of the Norse people. Its loss signifies the barrenness of winter or the destruction of crops, while its restoration reflects the return of fertility and the cycles of nature. Loki's role in this tale highlights the dual nature of chaos in Norse mythology. While his actions are disruptive, they often lead to unforeseen benefits, demonstrating that creation and destruction are deeply interconnected. The treasures forged by the dwarves, including Sif's golden hair, stand as reminders of the transformative power of adversity. Sif's quiet strength in the face of this humiliation further emphasizes her role as a goddess of resilience and renewal. Her ability to endure and emerge even more radiant mirrors the cycles of the earth, where life continuously renews itself despite challenges. Modern interpretations. In modern contexts, the tale of Sif's hair is often seen as a story of overcoming loss and finding beauty in renewal. It serves as a reminder that even in moments of chaos story continues to inspire those who seek strength in times of difficulty. Sif, the golden-haired goddess of fertility and the harvest, holds a vital role in Norse mythology as both the wife of Thor, the thunder god, and his equal. While Thor is revered for his strength, bravery, and role as the protector of Midgard, Sif complements him with her wisdom, grace, and nurturing connection to the cycles of nature. Together they embody the balance between power and prosperity, their partnership reflecting the harmony required to sustain life in the 9 realms. As Thor's wife, Sif is not a passive figure. She is his equal. Her presence anchoring his often tempestuous energy with a sense of stability and purpose. Her golden hair, a symbol of the fertile earth, represents her role as the nurturer of the land, ensuring that Thor's protection is not in vain. While Thor defends Midgard from giants and chaos, it is Sif who ensures that the land remains fruitful and capable of supporting life. This balance between protection and sustenance reflects the Norse ideal of complementary roles within partnerships. Sif's connection to the harvest and the earth makes her a vital figure in Norse society, where agriculture was the foundation of survival. Her symbolic relationship with Thor mirrors the relationship between the forces of nature, rain, thunder, and storms, and the fertility of the land. Thor's storms bring life-giving rain, while Sif's golden fields of grain grow and thrive under his protection. This illustrates the interdependence of their roles, with each enhancing the other's contributions to the well-being of the realm. The myth of Loki's theft of Sif's golden hair underscores her importance not only as Thor's wife, but also as a goddess in her own right. When Loki cuts her hair, the loss is deeply felt not only by Sif but by Thor and the entire pantheon. Thor's outrage and determination to restore her hair reflect the reverence and respect he holds for her. Sif's hair is more than an aspect of her beauty. It is a symbol of her power and her critical role in maintaining the balance of life and nature. In addition to her connection to fertility, Sif's wisdom and grace provide a counterpoint to Thor's more impulsive nature. While Thor is quick to act and defend, Sif embodies the patience and care required to nurture and sustain. This balance makes them a formidable pair, their complementary qualities ensuring that both strength and compassion are brought to bear in the service of Midgard. Sif's role as Thor's equal is further highlighted by the respect she commands among the gods. Although her myths are fewer in number compared to other figures, her significance is woven into the fabric of Norse mythology through her symbolic associations and her influence within the pantheon. Her presence reinforces the idea that strength alone is not enough to sustain life. It must be balanced with care, wisdom, and a connection to the cycles of nature. In modern interpretation, Sif is often celebrated as a symbol of partnership and equality. Her relationship with Thor exemplifies the power of complementary roles where both strength and nurturing are valued equally. Sif's ability to hold her own alongside Thor, while also embodying the grace and resilience of the earth, makes her an enduring figure of empowerment and balance. Sif's legacy as Thor's wife and equal reminds us of the importance of harmony in relationships and the strength found in balance. Through her connection to the land, her quiet wisdom, and her unwavering partnership with Thor, Sif stands as a testament to the enduring power of unity and the beauty of complementary forces working together to sustain life. As the goddess of fertility and the harvest, Sif was honored through rituals that celebrated the cycles of growth, abundance, and renewal. These ceremonies were vital in Norse society, where the survival of communities depended on successful harvests. Sif's golden hair, symbolizing the ripened fields of grain, made her a central figure in agricultural rites as she embodied the earth's ability to provide sustenance. These rituals not only expressed gratitude for the bounty of the land, but also sought her blessings to ensure future prosperity. Rituals dedicated to Sif were often tied to the seasons, particularly the harvest period in late summer and early autumn. During these times, communities would gather to honor her, offering tokens of gratitude for the abundance they had reaped. Golden sheaves of wheat, barley, and other grains were presented as symbolic offerings, reflecting her connection to the golden fields of Midgard. These offerings were typically arranged in prominent places such as community altars, hearths, or sacred groves to signify her role as the nurturer of the earth. Feasts were a central aspect of these harvest rituals. Families and communities would come together to share meals made from the fruits of their labor. offering thanks to Sif for her blessings. It was common to include bread made from the newly harvested grain as a focal point of these celebrations, symbolizing the culmination of the agricultural cycle. The act of breaking and sharing bread was seen as a way to honor Sif's role in providing for the community and to strengthen bonds among its members. Another common element of Sif's rituals was the adornment of statues or symbolic representations of the goddess with golden ribbons or braided straw, evoking her radiant hair. This praxis reflected the community's gratitude and their hope for her continued favor. In some cases, women would weave wreaths or crowns from harvested wheat and wear them during the ceremonies, further emphasizing the connection between Sif's golden locks and the prosperity of the land. Dances and songs were often performed as part of the harvest celebrations. These acts of joy and reverence were dedicated to Sif, expressing gratitude for the earth's bounty and invoking her blessings for the coming year. Many of these songs were likely passed down orally, celebrating her beauty, her role as Thor's equal, and her significance as a goddess of fertility. The communal aspect of these rituals reinforced the connection between people, the earth, and the divine. In addition to gratitude, rituals dedicated to Sif often included acts of petition. Farmers would seek her favor to ensure favorable weather, protect their crops from harm, and promote fertility for the next planting season. These petitions were sometimes accompanied by symbolic acts such as scattering grains in fields or burning small portions of the harvest as offerings. These acts were seen as a way to honor Sif's gift of abundance and to express faith in her power to sustain the community. Sif's harvest rituals also included reflections on the interconnectedness of life. Just as the grain must be cut down to provide sustenance, so too must the cycles of life include endings to make way for new beginnings. This understanding deepened the reverence for Sif, whose golden hair was not only a symbol of fertility, but also a reminder of life cycles and the enduring strength of renewal. In modern contexts, Sif's association with the harvest has inspired neo-pagan and heathen communities to incorporate her into seasonal festivals and rituals. These ceremonies often include offerings of grain, bread, and other symbols of abundance, as well as acts of gratitude for the cycles of nature. Sif's role as a goddess of fertility resonates with those who seek to honor the earth and its gifts, making her a timeless symbol of prosperity and renewal. Through the rituals dedicated to her, Sif's influence as a goddess of the harvest endures. Her golden hair, shining like fields of grain, reminds us of the beauty and fragility of the earth's bounty. By honoring Sif, ancient and modern communities alike celebrate the cycles of growth, the strength found in unity, and the promise of renewal that lies at the heart of nature's rhythms.